David Carr, winner at the Lee Ono. Break down that match. It was wild. You seemed to really game plan that match. What'd you like that you did out there?
Just moving my feet, trusting my coaches, faking, moving, rerouting the head. Those are the kind of things that, I've been able to work with Jordan Burroughs. He's one of my mentors, being able to work with him and some of the coaches. So it's really cool to use those things and I'm working.
How much game planning did you do?
A little bit before the match. My coaches are kind of doing the game planning, telling me what to do. My cousin Joe, Carr, he always sends me, this guy's a lefty lead or things like that. That helps too.
Did you watch the Dake match that he wrestled in the Olympics? Was that in your head?
I watched that match live, and so, that match is in my head, and I kind of was able to watch that and kind of see some of his other matches later on. But, from really just progressing and trying to keep getting better is my main focus.
Was it cool to have this kind of reaction in Coralville, Iowa?
I was surprised how many Hawkeye fans are cheering and give me high fives, but I think when your goal is to represent USA, I think they like cheering for that guy, and that's the goal. But obviously it's just one step at a time, and it's really cool to hear how loud it gets in here, and this type of event is really cool for wrestling. I hope Flo can keep doing events like this.
A signature win like that, how do you build on that? How does this propel you forward?
Yeah, just, for sure it's helping me build and get better at technique, and I'm just trusting in the Lord. I try to focus on my word, the Lord, what he's telling me, and the wrestling comes second, and I continue to try to build. So it's a good win, but I got to continue to build and keep putting my faith in Jesus.
You talk about these kind of events. What would you have been doing at this time? Would you have been training for something overseas or looking to travel instead of having something in your own backyard?
Yeah, I would have been looking to travel. And so the fact that it's only 2 hours away, I hope we can continue to do stuff like this. This is awesome.
Especially to get a world level opponent like that, not just any other opponents. It's somebody that's a silver medalist.
Absolutely. I think it's a blessing. It's a great opportunity, and I hope that we can continue to do stuff like this for sure.
It seemed like you struck a balance. So, one question is, how does it feel knowing, representing your country and showing you're one of the best in the world, but also balancing that with, it seemed like the Japanese and American wrestlers, they were friendly and everyone they were happy for each other.
No, he's super cool. I mean, I introduced myself when I first saw him, talked to him a little bit, and I don't have any enemies. I don't believe in having enemies. I believe that everyone has value and love. So, and I'm not gonna be I gotta wrestle you. I'm just gonna hey dude, it's a great opportunity to wrestle you. That's what I told him, and it was really cool.
What kind of feel did he have that maybe is different than the American style?
He's strong, has good movement, just different. It's just a different feel. I think that it's unique, and so it's good to be able to feel that, and not being able to travel very far, and I can get a great feel. I mean, he's a world class.
U.S. Open next?
Yes, yes, sir.
Thank you.
It's not as if you don't go up in the stand, you hug your fiance and family every time, but how did this one feel when you went up in the stand, you had Hawkeye Country cheering for you and you give your family a hug?
It's super special. Again, all glory to God. Get to give my fiance a hug, my mom. I'll remember that forever. And the opportunity that was presented is just such a blessing.
Thank you.